Are you interested in buying IQOO Z6 Pro 5G or do you already own this phone? Then you should definitely watch this video to the end. Hit the subscribe button to know about problems on any phone you owned. IQOO Z6 Pro is a good 5G phone with decent hardware specifications including a Snapdragon 778G 5G processor and Adreno 642L GPU, which is better than Poco X4 Pro, Redmi Note 11 Pro, but is weaker than IQOO Z5 5G, which is having the same processor but comes at a very less price. IQOO Z6 Pro 5G comes with 6 or 8 or 12 GB of RAM with 128 GB or 256 GB of storage, but the company does not mention UFS 3.1 support, which means that the phone is good for some light gaming and decent everyday usage, but don't expect to play heavy games like PUBG, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Genshin Impact, BGMI, etc. on satisfying graphics levels. The camera setup on the phone isn't that great as well. The 64 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera and 2 megapixel macro camera gives a decent performance, nothing worth a praise. I have heard loads of YouTubers complimenting this phone for the cheap pricing, asking everyone to buy it for the current price. So through this video, I'm gonna share 3 separate videos shared by 3 different IQOO Z6 Pro 5G users who are experiencing touchscreen problems on the phone. The first video here shows how the display is showing ghost touch problem when the screen is not even touched. The video itself is self-explanatory of how the 90Hz display refresh rate and 180Hz touch sampling rate is not worth a smooth touch experience. Touch mapping is the most inaccurate one on this phone. The navigation buttons are registering touches even when we are not even touching the phone. The thing to note is that the user here didn't even apply any screen guard on the phone, so we cannot say that it's because of the screen guard. This seems like quite a serious problem, right? Now coming over to the second video, here we again have the same touch problem, but this problem was experienced by another person who was using IQOO Z6 Pro for the last 1 month. Here also the navigation buttons show ghost touch problem here, and it's almost the same as the previous video. This IQOO Z6 Pro user even tried updating the software, and no matter what he tried, the same problem kept on happening again and again. Now coming over to the third video here, this video was shared by a person who was using on-screen navigation instead of navigation buttons for using the phone. Here as you can see, the phone is unresponsive and random apps are opening because of the ghost touch problem. 3 different users across 3 different places experiencing the same problem can be a coincidence, right? I guess only these 3 people felt like sharing their experience and help others. I specifically asked these 3 people whether they were using any screen guard and none of them were using any. So this problem is not because of any screen guard. I think there can be 2 reasons for this problem happening. The first reason might be the fact that this phone does not have any kind of IP68 waterproofing, which means that IQOO Z6 Pro is prone to sweat from our hands as well as dust. This means whenever your hands are wet and when you are trying to use the phone, the touchscreen will act as it likes. So in case you are experiencing this on your phone, try cleaning the surface of the display by using any piece of cloth and try using it again and see whether the problem is repeating or not. The second reason for this problem could be the fact that touchscreen is faulty, which means that this can be a hardware problem. This means that if you are facing this problem on your phone without any kind of moisture applied, then you should rush to the service center and claim your warranty. You have to remember that I am of the opinion that no new FunTouch OS software update can solve this problem for you. Finally, this phone is good for people who are just looking for a daily driver phone without much expectations, but this touch problem can be a serious nightmare. There is also the fact of water drop notched front camera, which went out of fashion 3 years ago. My honest opinion is that even if it's available at a low price in Amazon, you should try save some more money and buy something better than this Vivo IQ phone. By the way, this phone is certainly better than Poco X4 Pro and IQOO Z6 5G as well as Redmi Note 11 Pro, but that is not a plus point to consider. If you have any doubts or want to share anything, please use the comment section. Thanks for liking this video and subscribing to my channel as a token of appreciation. Don't forget to watch this video on IQOO Z6 5G and know about the problems that the phone has.